Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Posey's thinking, we got pretty good wood on that one. Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
High in the air and catchable. Blanco hits a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
Carpenter making everybody wait a little bit longer now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 6-1 Boston. 9th inning of game 6. Koji ready. He turns on the rubber. The 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The 2013 Red Sox are the world champions and Boston strong. Bedlam at Fenway Park as the Red Sox clinch the World Series at Fenway for the first time in 95 years.
2-2 the count. And Votto lifts it in the air, center field. Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps, and he makes the catch! A game saver! Carlos Gomez! Unbelievable catch! And the Brewers win!
Reed ready, 1-1 pitch. Giambi with a drive, deep right field. Are you kidding me?
First pitch just moments away from Anaheim. The Indians and the Angels. Next. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
What we're looking at right here is a couple of guys hoping to finish out the month of April strong. They've each had a few starts under their belts. Each has made it through all right health-wise, so they should be rounding into form right about now.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a former first-round pick of the Angels, left-hander Tyler Skaggs. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourn, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1.
This is kind of an important start for that guy right there. He hasn't been all that great to start the year. Needs to come up with a good outing to get him back on track.
Now a ground ball hit sharply to the right side and through past Kendrick at second, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series, and with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Mike Aviles will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Jason Kipnis will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Indians fail to score, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. And you get a look there at Mike Scioscia's starting lineup for the Angels as they'll line up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Eric Aybar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, number 2, shortstop Eric Aybar.
Hit on the ground towards first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander. Howie Kendrick will make his way in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's game. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. He's got to be loving that.
Mike Trout will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
3-2, here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Carlos Santana will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games.
Santana.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will be the batter. And a high strike there, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there, and then get the put out down at first.
Nick Swisher will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. First pitch on the way. Lays off, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Wow, he's got that bender working now. That guy was in knots up there.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Hamilton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Albert Pujols will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Knock it out, Joe.
Here we go.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Josh Hamilton will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Raul Ibanez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Moss will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Here comes the pitch to Moss. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this will be fouled away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Brett Hayes will take his first cuts of the ball game here. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, one-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Zach Walters will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead, they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Michael Bourne will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Tribe. Home half of the third coming up. No score. David Freese will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And one away now here in the Angel third.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Cole Calhoun will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick. But the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
John Hester will get his first shot at it here. And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Guys, they can get you from anywhere. I mean, that's the number 9 hitter here, and he's taking one over the wall. You sure don't get a lot of easy outs with this lineup.
Eric Ibar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman,
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Mike Aviles will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Mike Aviles.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Swing, and he pops him up over near second. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Carlos Santana will try it again. He flew out his first time. Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
The left fielder, number
Michael
23.
Brantley will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Fouled straight back. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he goes after one up in the zone as this is popped up back near second base. And Ibar will make the catch to retire the side. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Indians 1. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Let's go, Angels!
There's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Albert Pujols will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
This is how you go about keeping your club in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now after scoring in that last half inning, you can start to sense that the momentum is starting to shift a bit.
Josh Hamilton will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Nick Swisher will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The designated hitter, Nick Swisher.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run by Nick Swisher as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Brandon Moss will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Brandon Moss.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. At home run, estimated at 401 feet. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Brett Hayes will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled back. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Feel that breeze up here.
Grounded softly to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Zach Walters will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Michael Bourne will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Mike Aviles will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed by Aviles as he's set down on strikes, 2 away.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field, but folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Jason Kipnis will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Angels 2. Raul Ibanez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
In there, no balls and a strike. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can see this is a changeup right here. He's got him out on his front foot, and you see him just sort of chop at this one right into the ground. That's going to be an easy play out there at second base.
David Freese will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Knock it out of here.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, no.
The batter, right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. They're down 3-2. Carlos Santana will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Nick Swisher will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Go, come on, Anaheim.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Brandon Moss will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Brandon Moss.
And a ball 1-0.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. John Hester will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-1 home. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. No problem here, 1 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Eric Ibar will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game.
Here we go.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Walters backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Mike Trout will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
High bar on at first, and now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Moss is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Fernando Salas will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Fernando Salas.
Brett Hayes will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Brett Hayes.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Rybar at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Zach Walters will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there, and it's 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Michael Bourne will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Mike Aviles will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Mike Aviles.
Lonnie Chisenhall will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2 out, nobody on.
Go back to Cleveland.
Here comes the 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And a good at-bat there, as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now.
Jason Kipnis. Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jason Kipnis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now Lonnie Chisenhall is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Albert Pujols will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Josh Hamilton will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here. 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
One and 2 now to the former MVP.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
One, 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Raul Ibanez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Let's go.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Carlos Santana will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Michael Brantley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3, as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the putout at first.
Nick Swisher will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still out in front, 5-2. David Freese will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, David
Brian Shaw is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Cole Calhoun will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. John Hester will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail 5-2. Brandon Moss will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing and hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Brett Hayes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Look at this. From a knee, he gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
Wow, and this very easily could have been extra bases down the line. But you see the quick reactions as he dives to his right to get it, and then he shows off that good arm by getting up to throw out his man.
Zach Walters will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Eric Aybar will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Cody Allen.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ooh, close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Aybar waits on the 1-1. He shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Howie Kendrick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, you can do it. There we go.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Mike Trout will stand in as their last chance now. First offering on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Nick Swisher. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Indians win this one 5-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Final line score.